What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Obviously, we have to talk about this pain in the butt market here. I wanted to curse, but I did not. Reason being is because out of everything that literally has exploded us up, we had this major dump to the downside. We immediately reversed all the way up because of core inflation and CPI. We've now pretty much fizzled out and are trading exactly how we were prior to the inflation data being dropped. You can see here on the S&P 500, we haven't seen much because we haven't been trading Saturday or Sunday here. But you can see how on Friday, after the Thursday run, we had Friday reverse us all the way back down to the same support level, the same bottom that we were currently in. And then you can see moving forward here, Bitcoin has literally, after seeing the major run, corrected all the way back down. We had the major rally, the reversal all the way back up, and we floated all the way back down, literally trending sideways, staying at the same level continuously again. And this is pretty much for every crypto right here, pretty much flatlining out at the same exact support we were at prior to the run actually happening, or the dump actually happening. So it's interesting. And I do have an article that I do want to share with you guys on Barron's here. But with that all being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's dive into today's episode. So guys, really briefly, I feel like this article is definitely something to think about, and I want to just read it off to you guys super quick, or at least the key points here. But they say the stock market's rebound fizzled again. Why a real bottom could form soon. As we know, the stock market had rebounded quite substantially, and just as quickly as it went up, we went right back down, which is, it's good and bad news. It's unfortunate and bad news because obviously everybody wants us to stay at that high level. And it's good news because we are no longer at that bottom. We didn't break down. We're still being held at a major support level that can hopefully revive, the price of the S&P 500 here. But as you guys can see, investors seemingly can't stop trying to pick a stock market bottom, no matter how bad the news, and it continues to backfire. The day for a real bounce, however, may be coming soon, which is what they were talking about. They said how, here it is, this past Thursday, September consumer inflation reported came in much hotter than expected, with core CPI hitting a 40-year high at like 6.5%. The initial response was exactly how we all expected it to happen. The S&P traded down almost 2.4%, but then it started rallying just like we thought. And the index finally finished up on a high of 2.6%, the first time that's happened since 2008. Quite interesting. A lot of correlation between this and 2008. Thing is, the rally had people talking about capitulation and bear market bottoms, but alas, it was not to be. A rise in inflation expectations that showed up in the University of Michigan survey on Friday pushed Treasury yields to their highest level since 2008. And as a result, the S&P fell 1.6% from the 2.6% rise the prior day here. But they're saying still for the first time in a while, it feels like there's hope. Part simply the market's starting to acknowledge the fact that the Feds will do what it said it would do, cranking up as hot interest rates as high as they can to calm inflation. And now we're starting to see a 70% chance that the federal funds rate will be 4.5% in December. Guys, if that actually happens here, we're going to see interest rates for a mortgage over 8%, which is going to be ludicrous here. The only thing is, I believe the stock market will reverse up prior to inflation rates coming back down. Usually, the S&P 500 moves upwards, recovers quicker than the market does, if that makes sense to you guys. Like, it usually catches wind first, and as people expect a recovery, the stock market soars, and then once it's up, that's when interest rates start to trickle back down to normal. But it says it's also easy to forget that the S&P has already dropped 25% this year. That we are considered a bear market, a level that's approaching the losses in an average recession. We are in a bear market entering recession, in which the market drops 30 to 40%. We're 5% away from a recession. That means investors could rightly expect more losses, but a good portion of the index, mostly of losses, is already behind us, most likely. If we've fallen 25% and the max for a recession is 30, we should be out of the woodwork very soon. And that's really what everybody's waiting for and hoping for. Same thing with me in a way. You can see here, top 10 cryptos, everything is consolidating again. Everything that we went up is back down. You can see it perfectly here. Bitcoin, this is prior to the, inflation. And this should be evidence for all you guys that the importance of the S&P 500, because what we see happen in the S&P 500 directly affects and correlates with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency now. It wasn't like that before, but it is now. You can see before the markets broke out or got the inflation data, we dumped we were fine. But then inflation data came out. We dumped, pumped, and dumped again. And we're practically floating at the same position we were prior, maybe up about a percentage. We're just slightly above where we previously were. You can even see the hiccup on USDT, which is pretty incredible here. Or that actually happened before, so ignore me. But you can see it here on BNB, on XRP. They've all had the same dump, pump, and then, it fizzled out, and we're back trading at the same levels we were previously, which is unfortunate. And then you can see how Dogecoin and Shiba have done the same thing. They're basically becoming the new, unfortunately, but becoming the new blue chip cryptos where not much affects it, and they usually follow. Once you get in the top 20, maybe top 15, they all start acting very similar with each other because they hold the majority of the markets in them here. But moving forward here, you can see most of these cryptocurrencies have done just that. The pump that happened here, we had a bullish pump on XRP out of this beautiful symmetrical triangle, came back down. We dumped substantially, but the dump had a reversal, and then we fizzled out, and we're now trading sideways again. This is kind of where we expected, ignoring if we take out the inflation data that came. I pretty much have been saying over the past couple of days, this is what we've been expecting. And then ideally, this would help lower ourselves on the RSI because we are too overbought on XRP. And it should hopefully allow us to float up or down, but pretty much trend inside this channel here. Ideally, the goal was do not break this major support, which was a huge resistance for the longest time on XRP here. You can see if it lets me do it. Hold on, there we go. You can see for the longest time on XRP, it's been acting as a mega resistance. We have this beautiful descending triangle here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Major retests of resistance getting broken down. And you can see for the first time, we've finally started to trend above it here, which is awesome. And we're finally starting to kind of come back down, use it as a support, but hopefully trend out of it. That's the goal, trend out of this channel here, because the last massive, channel we had here did the same thing. We kind of trended out of it, had a run, but then eventually that's what led us to this rally here. So you can see there's three waves: the bear market, the uncertainty standpoint or the uncertainty market, and then it leaves us with the bull market. So we have bear market, we have uncertainty, we have, or let me just draw it like this: bear market, uncertainty, bull market, and it pretty much continues like that. Bear market, uncertainty market, bull market. That's what we're looking for. So we're entering, personally, what I believe would be the uncertainty market very, very, very soon, which is definitely a good sign because you can see in this little interim period here, there has been times where markets did reverse. We did see a lot more volume here, no bull market volume, but we did see, movements like this where we could see 80 cents before we get the next bull market into mid 2023, which is very exciting. But before then, maybe by the beginning of January of 2023, we could see potentially rallies up to 77, 80 cents, retesting our moving average here, which is exciting to me. And it all comes down to how we've been reacting with this. You can see the problem with this zone here for the longest time: rejection, 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 rejection. We break out. We come all the way back down to, pretty much float on this support level right here. And it carries on into these other cryptos. Ethereum is at a very critical point as well as Bitcoin here. You can see Ethereum is trading inside its beautiful descending fractal here. It's gorgeous. We can't have a more textbook descending fractal than this, but you can clearly see it here. Major retest, stair-stepping pattern. This is textbook. The goal is that we don't break down. The goal is that we don't get rejected off here, because you can see the problems that come when we get rejected off that. We do that, we're falling down to, you can't even go to the negatives, but you can see we can fall easily down to zero very quickly. $200, $300, which should be more likely here. The goal is that doesn't happen. The goal is that we can break through it. We just need a trend outside of this beautiful resistance that we've been getting rejected on since, I think, 2021 here, early 2021 we could do. Yeah, September 2021 here. The goal is that we just break through, just trend sideways outside. That's what we're looking for. And there's a good chance it's going to happen here to enter us into the uncertainty period. We're not there yet. Obviously, we have a little bit more consolidation, but we are holding on for dear life on this major support. So you can clearly see the downtrend and us trending sideways inside this channel here. The goal is that it allows us to fill in the gap just enough to break us through like that, and then maybe rally us up to 1,500. The daily moving average is right here because we've been, so undervalued for quite some time. But I do think the end of 2022 should wrap up this bear market pretty soon. 2023 will start to recover. That's where my mind's at right now, my mindset. You can see the same thing applies with Bitcoin. Bitcoin has steadily, and this is ideally what we want to see happen within Ethereum. You can see we've been trending sideways, getting rejected off top resistance here, finally trended outside of it. Beautifully trended outside of it. Even though we're stagnant, we are outside the downtrend, which is huge. So the goal is that we can hopefully get some momentum. Just, fizzle us up back to $20,000. Close at 20. Confirm breaking outside the massive descending fractal here that you can clearly see has taken over Bitcoin, very similar to Ethereum and XRP. Just allow us to kind of fizzle out, and then there's a very big chance in the uncertainty period we rally up to 34K. Very similar with these. You can see we had the bull market, we had the bear market. So bull market, bear market, uncertainty period, bull market, bear market. Now we're looking for the uncertainty period again. It's cyclical. 3 cycles here. We're looking for the second cycle, the uncertainty period uptrending sideways, which can allow us to reverse up to 40K. It gives us volume, but not bull market volume, not bull market intensity. So that's what we're looking for here. It's going to happen soon, guys. I hope you're excited. This was just my market prediction into the rest of the 2022, 2023. With that being said, remember, BitYard is the #1 cryptocurrency exchange that we like to use here on the channel. Buy, sell, leverage trade, short, XRP, Ethereum. That's pretty unique. Unlike any other crypto exchange, BitYard offers XRP. They also offer a demo account, and the best part is if you sign up with the link in the description, click on mystery box, you can earn some free crypto. With that all being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.